And ye shall hear of wars and rumours of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things shall come to pass, but the end is not yet. Giving all praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rcha Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and labour in the word and doctrine. Shalom, mean and peace, may that be unto the elect of the nation of Israel. Now, of course, this is going into, I might title it, but the end is not yet. But the end is not yet, we'll call it that. Okay, why? Because we're going into, well, recently, I did a video called Wars and Rumours of Wars. Now, at that point, it was just a rumour of war. And I said, we're not going to go into this too deeply, specifically, because we'll have one the next day, and the day after that, and so on. I said, paraphrasing. So, it was inevitable. I'm not saying I prophesied it by any means, because it was inevitable. But the point is, all these wars, these rumours of wars. Now, just because Ukraine and Russia are at war, does that mean we could be out of here tomorrow? Have the prophecies that, knowing that the Lord is bound by his prophecy, or rather, the end is bound by the prophecy of the Lord. It can't happen. The end, it can't be, all right, this is it, this is the end of the world. The Charagma's not been put in place, certain this prophecy, certain that. It can't happen. Rather, the end can't happen until all these prophecies are fulfilled. So what are we looking for mainly? We're looking for the Charagma. Now, Russia is a good place to look. Not for the Charagma, but I mean in terms of end times, wars, rumors of wars, people being stirred up in the spirit. That really the spirit of wanting to beat your plowshares into swords is a good place to look. But like I said, we can't get fixated on it to the point where we forget the order of prophecy, and that's for the guy Yeshaya Yaakov, which really your name should be Yeshaya Yaakov, but that's another video. So the main thing to take from this, and I'm not going to pull any scriptures because I'm driving at the moment, maybe you brothers can put it in the comments or make responses and such, but the whole point is, don't lose sight of what we / you maybe have been prophesying. Just because a major event like this happens doesn't mean that the Charagma doesn't need to come out still. And again, that's the main one we're looking for. As it says, that he may cause us all, and this is talking of the so-called America, the great the great United States, which is just one state. Really is a city. As we went into a camp, what is a city? Or rather, what is a city? Look it up if you've not seen that or you're not aware. But that's why it's called a great city. What is a citizen? Someone will say, I'm a citizen of America. Well, hold on, America's a country, so aren't you a countryson? Nonetheless. So you're gonna have we'll see what. Oh my fucking gosh. Sorry about that. It's a lot here. Man's coming up on a 40, coming up about 60, 70, flashing me like I'm a dickhead. Anyway, that's really it. That's really it. The end is not yet. Okay, the end is not yet. And there's going to be many more of these things. We need to see, for when it's getting real, is when there's talking of nuking each other. And of course it can spiral out of control. And all of these, all of these situations and events, world geopolitical bullshit that you're seeing going on around the whole earth, can then lead to, for example, Ukraine declared a state of emergency. Now, I'm not sure of the specific laws in Ukraine and the specifics of it. When you declare a state of emergency, you can get away with a lot more as a government than you can being in not that emergency state. If you say, and that goes for anything. If I say, let's say you work in an office and then someone busts through with a weapon and they try to attack you and you use self-defense and you struck them, whether rightly or wrongly, but if you said it was an emergency, I feared for my life, I'm talking it in a carnal sense. You're gonna get a lot more leeway than if you just say, I just fucking hit this guy for no reason, man. It's gonna be deemed a lot more acceptable whether it is or not. So when you're talking about implementation with digital ID, you need to make sure everyone's safe. There's many ways they can push it, which we've been saying for a long time. And not me I'm talking as a body. There are many men before me. I'm not taking the credit for it at all. And I was taught I was taught. You know, I didn't come up with this. Specifically, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. But that being said, you know, the end is not yet, but it's fucking soon. Let me say that. Right, all praises to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Shalom.